Hello, everybody, and welcome to Game 3 of this best of three semifinal series in the SG Live 2024 online tournament. Just moments ago, you saw the conclusion of Game 2 of this best of three series between Ugondis on the left and Shatty on the right. Ugondis won Game 1 of this series. Shatty took Game 2 in a very exciting race just a few minutes ago, and we're getting ready to start Game 3. I'm bbq.gov. I have the great privilege of being one half of the comms team tonight. Joining us on Tracking tonight's Califax, and joining me in the booth tonight is Smilefire. Smilefires, how are you doing tonight?
Pretty good, BBQ. And yeah, it's semifinals of this tournament. We were just talking about the in-person tournament as well coming up next week. So all exciting times here at SG Live.
Oh, absolutely. Between this and the fun that's going to be next week in Herndon, Virginia, we'll both be there. So if any of y'all are planning on coming, definitely stop by and say hi. But we got to get through this race first. These are two excellent runners who are playing very, very well right now. This is anybody's race. Oddly enough, fun fact, I was in the same group with both of these runners at the group stage. As you would imagine, I did not advance out of this group. When you've got runners of this caliber that you're up against, good luck. As we're taking off right now at the Vanilla Start location.
All right. Oh no, it's a too small secret.
Oh, it's the John Cusack Better Off Dead $2 small secret. And we get, okay, this is a handy start for both runners. They're both taking the candle here. No telling whether you're going to have enough money anytime soon to buy a candle. If you get it this early, just go ahead and take it. And, ooh, good news there. Those blue Octoroks go down to one shot of the candle.
All right, Lionel's and Darknut's out here, and level 3 is very purple at the River Cave.
Boy, what? Oh, wow. That is a Laffy Taffy purple right there. Wow, that's kind of hard on the eyes this late in the evening. Oh, and there's our wood sword cave. Uganda's first on the board with a sword. Meanwhile, Shatty's going to at least take a dip in level 3 here and see what he can find.
Well, we got some bombs lying on the floor, so that's always nice to have as Uganda's find some on the overworld.
Yeah. Oh, very nice. Those are cheap arrows right there. 65 for the arrows. If we need to buy arrows, as our runners had to do in game 2, speaking of 2, there's $2 more. That, you know, they won't be a huge hit to the wallet, which is a good bit of good news. If you've not seen these flags before, this is a second quest overworld, which means we have second quest money, which means we have one large secret. And if the small secret is any indication, given that that's $2, I think our runners are going to be hoping for a little more money than that.
And there'll be some extra arrow shops about, so it kind of echoes of last game. They found where those wood arrows were very early and kind of spent the money while they had it, so that didn't really catch them out in the last game as much.
Yeah, and that seems to be what a lot of our top flight runners have done with this particular flag set. As Ugondis is going to jump back into a slightly lighter purple version of level 3, is they know they're up against it in terms of money, so. Don't try to get too cute having a whole bunch of money in your wallet if you can avoid it. If you've got it, spend it on something useful. And that seems to be working for runners like these two. There's a heart on the floor for Ugondis. He's going to clear this just in case this is a super room, I guess.
Well, we take hearts anyway.
Hearts are, at this stage of the game, the hearts are just fine. So again, if you're not familiar, fun, Wizard Robes in 3. If you're not familiar with this particular flag set, the unique part with the white sword and the magical sword, the white sword item will be your standard 4 to 6 hearts, depending on how the randomizer is feeling tonight. But mags is a newer function in the randomizer program. Mags will be able to be picked up at 13 hearts or greater in this flag set. Rather than have to guess whether it's going to be between 10 and 14, our runners know it's going to be at 13 hearts. That's going to be hard to get to in this particular setup. So you'll see a lot of our runners maybe not pick up hearts just because they don't want to have to, because they think it's unlikely they're going to be able to get mags. So if you can low percent it, why not low percent it?
All right, the blue Wizzies appear to be vanilla HP. I think the orange is rolled up.
Yeah, that's always annoying. You would love to be able to, because they're a good source of bombs often, you would love to be able to have the orange Wizrobes go down to 1 bomb shot if you're ever down on bombs. But it looks like Ugondis has gotten about as far as he can in level 3, and he's off to bigger and better things. Oh, I didn't know if Shatty was going to try to Kanana key that door. That was going to be hard with the traps, but I suppose he could have done it, but he may just be headed down in the general direction of the Triforce here. He's going to see this Dig Dogger, which could be our stair item. We don't know yet. And that's why neither runner could do anything. They're key blocked out of the Tringle in level 3. So, off to the overworld we go.
Yeah, we'll be back later. There is another Take Any Cave that was candle blocked, and Ugondis will take a 5th heart out of it.
Yeah, that 5th heart will give him a 2 out of 3 shot if and when he finds the white sword item that he'll be able to pick it up. Don't know where that's going to be, and because it's a second quest overworld, it could be blocked by one of our overworld blocking items. It could be blocked by the raft. It could be blocked by the power bracelet or the recorder, or as we saw with a level in Game 2, it could be blocked by the ladder on the river, as Ugondis has found any roads and found 2 of them that take you up to Western DM.
Any more luck with this one? Well, Eastern DM, so we have a way back to Death Mountain.
Well, if you like mountains, these roads are for you. Otherwise, I'm not so sure.
Got an open cave here.
Trying to pull off the screen scroll. Gets it right there. One thing that jumped out at me in watching, I wasn't able to watch the full game too due to some other commitments, but Ugondis' screen scrolling, going left to right and right to left, is just picture perfect. He just nails it seemingly every time. Ugondis is one of our newer-ish runners, but you can tell he's definitely put in the work to get down a lot of the techniques and tips and tricks that a lot of our runners like Shatty, who are more experienced, who've been running Z1 Randomizer for years now, have down pat. So, as we saw in Game 2, this is anybody's race. These are really well-matched runners, as we've got level 2 on Candle Row on Ugondis' side.
Yeah, Ugondis got a little bit of an exploration advantage. Did see that a door repair is going to be the vanilla 20 rupee charge, so not too bad there.
So only 10 small secrets is what that adds up to. There's the compass. How big is this level 2? Oh, wow, maybe it's not that big. Only 2 rooms away.
And I can walk in, just gotta get around these guys. Oh!
Just to not die. That, and Ugondis is doing he's found that pixel on the right side where you can set up and the landmodes cannot touch you, but you can touch them. He's gonna get a key for his troubles, and yeah, if you've taken these guys out, take a peek in these rooms, see if you can get a free item on the floor. That room is objectively awful.
Yeah, we got the Wizrobe Gorilla set in here, and there's a bow.
Oh, wow. That is a fantastic find. Yeah, now if you can grab that Triforce and get out of there, you are done. And remember what we said before about runners not really worrying about picking up the floor hearts? Yeah, this is going to be a situation where that's... If you can do the combat there, but you're down to 1 bomb and there are blue Wizzies in there.
Yeah, this is the Triforce room, and we got a clock.
Wow, that is what good fortune on Ugondis' side. He can take care of this room now and single dip 2, which has to feel great. And get a bomb drop to boot.
Wow, that's fantastic. Shatty's clearing this as well, so probably not too long of a level 2 for either of them.
Yeah, and Shatty's combat, yeah, and he's going to do the smart thing here. He's going to try to despawn and respawn this room. And he's going to do this same pixel trick that Ugondis did. He's going to hope he can cycle out that blue Wizrobe so he doesn't have to deal with it.
Alright, what else can we find with our candle while Shatty's working on those blue noodles? Okay, got one down.
Nice. He'll exit the room. Oh, he's got that down to an orange. That's much easier. He will get the key out of this room. And yeah, he's going to peek around a little bit. He will stumble upon his bow here in a minute after he gets this gets this 10 rupee boss taken down. Now he knows that room he got down to one Wizrobe is in fact the room he needs to clear.
Oh,
Cool.
blue candle for 79. Okay. Well,
Wow.
glad we got one for free.
Wow,
Ish.
that is a Cartier blue candle at those prices. So yeah, if anyone was wondering why our runners decided to take the candle early out of the Take Any Cave, that is exactly why. You can try and hope that you'll find one that you can buy on the overworld, but even if you find it, you may get hit square in the wallet if you try to buy it.
No point making sure to call out the 89 rupee large shield.
I mean, comparatively, that's a bargain, right? If the candle's gonna be that expensive, they should just throw that in for free. Like when you go buy a car, they're like, "Oh, we'll throw in new wipers for free." It's like, "Oh, okay, thanks a lot."
And we are seeing Wizrobes, and we see level 4 where we were greeted with by Patra.
So, of the levels that you could find, I mean, you'd love to find one, obviously, because that's got 2 items in it. Oh, 1, 2, 3 is our bomb upgrade price. I don't know that we're going to be getting that anytime soon, though.
So Shatty's found the map and is going on a little more of a journey in 2, as found some Moldorms in 4.
Yeah, Ugondis could have gone for the bomb force here. Oh, he is going for the bomb force. Oh, but I don't think he had his count right. Usually what you'll do if you're going to do the bomb force is take a bop first and then swing away to get it down to 1 segment, but I think his count may have been off.
Got a Patra in 2 as well.
Ooh, boy, Mr. Bubble is making appearances all over the place. I did enjoy from race number 2 the coining of the Patra on Shatty's side is Mr. Bubble. Yeah, it's that, or depending on what brand loyalty is up to you. It could be the Scrubbing Bubbles guy, but your mileage may vary.
Well, Ugondis found a room that we're not clearing right now in 4, so let's go a different way.
Yeah. Curious to see the shape of this 4. 2 is relatively circular, kind of chunky. Looks like maybe a fat Superman. But yeah, the 4 in comparison could be, because we found the push block in level 4. This may be our item. It is. It's the blue banana.
Alright, we're 11 minutes in. This is a good time to take a boomerang early in the sea when you could use something else.
Yeah, we don't have anything ranged yet. We know where the arrows are, and Ugondis does have his bow, but he's quite a ways away from being able to afford wood arrows. So anything ranged at this early stage of proceedings, definitely worth it. Question from Chatty. Is the fairy in the Mario sprite set on Chatty's side a toad? I don't think it is. It's kind of hard to see. That would be kind of funny if it was, but I think it's just a regular fairy.
Oh, it's just some gels guarding the Triforce in 4. Ugondis does go down to 0 keys to pick this up, but we will get 2 Triforces.
Not a bad trade at all. That is one of the because we're fairly resource starved money wise in this flag set. Lack of keys can definitely be an issue. As Shatty gets his Triforce at a level 2, he's on the board with 1 Triforce. But being resource starved in this flag set can definitely rear its head, and one of the ways it can rear its head is not just bombs, but keys. We've seen throughout this tournament is there's the other banana under an Armos.
Oh, what a pain. I mean, if you're hoping for like a gimme free item, the wood boomerang after you've already found the magical one is not going to be that. Here's another level 1.
Good news for our runners. They're finding the smaller levels early. That's kind of the order you'd like to find them in. Get 1 through 4 out of the way first. Unfortunately, Ugondis is not going to be able to pop that to the left, because you can screen scroll to the left from that screen, but you can't screen scroll back to get in there. So key blocked at least temporarily out of level 1.
Yeah, hopefully we can find some resources somewhere up here.
Yeah, there are a lot of there's a lot of unexplored territory up here. And Shatty gets the bad news about the 79 about the Cartier candle and the dollar store shield, but we've got $12 bombs on Ugondis' side. That's not bad.
Key for 64. Not that we're going to be stockpiling huge amounts of money or that we have that at this point, but hey, another key shop while we're at it.
I mean, but that is good information to have at this point, and Ugondis has exact change, so gonna grab another 4-pack of bombs. That's good information to have because you may run into a situation where you stumble on a couple of medium secrets, and then you kind of contemplate, well, do I save up for do I save up to buy the arrows, or do I grab a key, which I probably need in one?
We got a good point being made in chat as well that Shatty did get 4 keys out of the level 2 dig, so I can come to level 4, and well, the Triforce is going to cost you 1, but maybe able to leave here with some as well.
That would be nice. The one benefit of digging of finding larger dungeons early a lot of times, if you dig them a little bit, is that your larger dungeons, your 6, 7, and 8s, can be more plentiful with and freely drop keys. So it's not always bad when you there's $2 more for Ugondis. It's not always bad to find the larger dungeons first. It can be a boon to you to get some resources if you go in there and dig a little bit. Hey, we finally have a medium secret.
Yeah, there was one a little bit earlier, but I can't say we've found a ton of them.
Now, so 2 and 29 are our small and mediums. No idea what our one large secret is yet, but we'll find out soon enough.
Another level at the Green Cave. Welcome to level 8.
8 has 2 items. Ugondis is going to try and pirouette this door going down. That doesn't pirouette, so going to at least nose around a little bit. He may decide to go check the coast item here in a little bit if he doesn't like the progress he's getting in this level 8. But if you're here and the enemy set's not terrible, why not? Well, okay, and you can get a quick map. That is certainly a level.
Wow, so now we know why we couldn't go down, and we also can't bomb down from this room.
And this is a bottleneck on... Oh, hello, Mr. Bubble.
Alright, we're leaving Patra alone.
Yeah, discretion the better part of valor. I get this choice by Ugondis. You don't have a key, so you would have to slug it out on Green Tunic Wood Sword with that Patra, and at this point he may feel like, I've seen 3 dungeons, there are probably 3, 4 dungeons, I've got better uses of my time at this point. Coast item, what do we have? We have a pack of hot dogs.
Alright, raft on the coast, always convenient to then take it up to the coast raft spot.
And in Game 2, for those of you who are just tuning in, Game 2 did have raft required, right? Because level 6 had the breakout point in this, if I remember correctly, because level 6 was at the coast raft spot, and that's where the ladder was that got you into level 1.
Game 2 had a lot of things required.
Well, yeah, I'm kind of glad I got to watch Game 2 and didn't have to play in it, as Ugondis has found level 5 on the South Coast.
Yeah, we have level 9 next to it as well, so South Coast stacked.
And that can be a region of the map that just... There are certain parts of the map that it's very easy to orphan or last location, as Ugondis finds a free and easy Triforce on the ground and says, I think that's bait. I'm going to dig a little further, and gets trapped immediately in a Goma room.
And meanwhile, Shatty has the Triforce out of 4, gave the magical boomerang a look, and Ugondis is going to take that Triforce.
All right, so Ugondis, Shatty just tied up the Triforce count at 2 Triforces apiece. Ugondis can't do much else in that level 5, so off he goes. Back to the lead, 3 Triforces to 2. Gonna check this second quest 7 spot here. This is required to open. It's just money. Oh, and there's our one. Well, okay, that solves our money problems.
It's just money, but it's a lot of money.
And now you've got some choices to make if you're Ugondis. Do you run back and buy those arrows? Now, because you have the bow from level 2. I would be sorely tempted to.
Could get arrows and 2 keys.
And you can find level 7 in the forest, too. So I think all we're missing now is level 6. Ugondis with this level of room knowledge or dungeon knowledge is going to go ahead and dig this level. Those Zols go down to 1 wood sword shot. That is also nice. They have rolled down.
I confused myself by tracking level 3 twice. Alright, got a heart.
It would be great if there were 2 level 3s. Maybe that's something Fred can program in. That they're like how in Link to the Past that you have the Aga 2 fight, and you're fighting 3 of them, and you have to hit the real one. Yeah, maybe that's it. There are 3 level 2s. You just have to beat the real one, and then you get the Triforce. Now that I say it out loud, that's really mean. So maybe not. Maybe we won't do that.
Got kind of a blocky level 7, maybe like a phone box or something.
Yeah, my first thought was fire hydrant, but fire hydrants aren't that blocky. Yeah, I could see that. What is that? Could be. It's some sort. You're right. It's some sort of like fixture, some sort of public fixture. I just can't put my finger on what it is.
We should mention that Shatty has gotten into level 1 and gotten the any key and the silver arrows.
Oh wow. 1 has the goods tonight. So Shatty's not going to have to buy arrows. Shatty just needs to... Well, let's see. We haven't found level 6 yet. So this may be shaping up to be a relatively quick seed as compared to what we saw last night. And there's the Triforce just sitting on the ground. That is a Jet 1 for Shatty.
Yeah, because as we've just seen, like, not much is going to get in his way if he just sticks on this side of the overworld.
There's really nothing on Death Mountain other than those three any roads. So, yeah. 1, 4, 5, 7, 8, and 9 are all in the eastern quarter of the map. Alright, Ugondis is slugging it out in this level 7 with Wood Sword. He's racking up a couple keys, which he didn't have when he came in here and when he was in 8, so that's going to help him out. Oh, Shatty takes an overworld death, unfortunately. Okay, so is Shatty going to reprioritize digging the western side of the map? No, he's going to go right back to 3. He's going to use the overworld death as a reason to reroute and take another stab at clearing out level 3.
Yeah, alrighty. Inquiring minds want to know in chat, what are our folks watching think level 6 is going to be at?
Ooh, and his 6 is going to be overworld block. So far, we haven't had anything overworld block. Everything is either blocked by bombs or candles. Do you think this? I don't know. What do you think, Smellfire? Is this likely to be overworld blocked?
Well, I'm looking at what we have left. There's a lot of bomb spots left.
Ooh, there really are. I don't know whether Shatty grabbed that Triforce intentionally, but either way, he's up to 4 Triforces and is taking the Triforce lead. He is not interested in digging that level, digging that item out of that level. He's got bow, he's got silvers. He may be feeling like he's in pretty much go mode. Once he finds 6, he'll definitely be in go mode, unless he's ladder blocked.
Well, we got some folks who want the raft block.
I think those folks like pain. It is late, so I don't know. There's $2 more for Shatty. But yeah, he's looking for levels. He's got 1, 2, 3, and 4 done. I don't know that he's seen 5 yet, but he has to be feeling pretty good about the level of progress he's gotten 23 minutes in. Meanwhile, Uganda's doing a very good job with pause strats here, although he's kind of cornered himself. Oh, he switched to pause strats to try to get through that red bubble room. That was a really good job, but is going to get rewarded with a bomb top off, so that's nice.
And a big +5 max bombs as well.
If you're going to pay that markup, you want to get it at least 4, if not more, and 5 is actually a slight discount per unit, so not bad at all. 13 bombs going into the later stages of this race has to feel pretty good. Okay, meanwhile, Shatty on his side, he's going to go do the grave checks. We have not seen either of our runners really do Death Mountain other than find the Any Roads, so it'll be interesting to see what pans out up here. We know our large secrets in the Eastern Forest, so a lot of these checks may be just shops, like the one you see right there.
Oh, ow.
Oh, that one, yeah. Ugondis has to lean back. I do appreciate Ugondis' relaxed setup that he has. One of the benefits of having cameras for this online tournament is you get to see kind of how our runners like to get set up and how they like to run. I appreciate a runner who's very serious and takes their play seriously, but also can sit comfortably. It's nice. All right,
yeah,
Shatty so far at the grave, just finding a bunch of shops. Sorry, go ahead.
Like, we take a death, but we're reclining. We're having a good time.
Yeah, we're in a comfy chair. Our back's feeling good. We're just kind of contemplating our next moves as we wander around the overworld. Ugondis, meanwhile, is headed back up to level 1 with a little better equipment setup. He may feel like he can get some more stuff accomplished, and if he does, he's going to feel very good about that. There's our white sword item up on Death Mountain. We had forgotten about that. That is the power bracelet. That might be what gets us into level 6.
I mean, technically, it's not a level.
No, not yet. But let's see what that opens up. With the second quest overworld, this will open up more than the 4 push block spots in the first quest. How many more spots? At least 3 more that'll get opened up, including a couple here on Death Mountain. So no doubt Shatty will reprioritize building those into his route as Ugondis dives back into 1.
Yeah, there's level 6.
Hey, 6! Look at that. All right, so Death Mountain is in fact paying off. Shatty, without a doubt, is going to go after this. There's the Any key on the floor for Ugondis, 2 rooms in. And now Shatty with bow and silvers is going to take out this Goma to see if this is a push block or not. No, just a red herring. There's the Triforce for Ugondis. He knows there's a stair item left to go, and there's our stair. So he's going to have a pretty jet one as well, and going to feel pretty smart about not buying those arrows just yet, because those are silvers. We've got all the complete kill your own Ganon starter kit.
Yeah, now the difference is going to be Ugondis finding 6 versus Shatty finding, like, the 4 other levels that he hasn't seen. They're all in one place.
Yeah, that's the challenge, right? He may end up in a situation where he spends a lot of time bombing up here on Western DM, only to find that all his answers are in the East. But he's basically chip and dip now, so... Oh, but he can't go further south here. He's going to have to get beat up a little bit and try and kill this one bouncy ninja without dying. There we go. He got the clock.
Yeah, that's one way to do it.
Oh, he's got to hope there's another way around, or else he is ladder blocked in here. And that would make things a little spicy indeed.
Alright, that does not open with a bomb.
Now, if you're Shatty, you may be hoping that you can find the transport. and hope that gets you to the southern half of the map. Oh, he's setting up a bomb count here. Oh, but he took a bomb. Okay, he's trying to set this up so he can go do a force in the next round. Okay, stored that 9 count, and oh, never mind. He's gonna do the bomb force out here.
Yeah, fair enough. Ugondis has visited a fairy fountain and probably making a choice of dungeon to dive. Here we are in 7 again.
All right, back to 7 we go. Meanwhile, Shatty's looking for anything he can bomb that will allow him. There he goes. That P-Hat will give him this bomb drop, and now he can continue digging Western DM. And that bop off the P-Hat, by the way, if you've not seen, for folks who haven't seen Bomb Forces, that bop was intentional, so he knows exactly where his count is.
And I guess the other X factor is like how complicated some of these levels are going to be, because Ugondis has invested some time in 7, and it's now a second trip in here. With a lot more in terms of resources, but...
Yeah, but no, you're right. I mean, it's just Shatty's going to spend more time up here on DM than Ugondis probably is, but Ugondis is going to spend probably more time in some of these larger levels than Shatty did. So, at the end of the day, does that balance itself out throughout the course of the run? That's going to be tough to predict, but the answer is going to be coming up here in a matter of minutes as Shatty retraces his steps for where the any roads are. Oh, Shatty's going to use his last bomb and hope that he's got something good here. He's got some money. It's a medium secret, but that's about as much exploration as he can do. And to your point earlier, if he can't get bombs and can't explore further up here on DM, although he may be able to get some here, that may force him back to the Eastern Forest, and he doesn't know that's good for him, but it actually will be in terms of finding other levels. There's his bomb drop.
Yeah, he seems to be dedicated to finishing this out, and even more money.
Oh,
well, okay.
$2 more in quotes. It's like, ooh, I have $2 more than I did before. Okay, so Shatty, where is he headed? He is headed to Western DM. Okay, he's going to check Bogey's arrow.
It's technically correct, which is the best kind of correct.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Well, we got life or keys muggers in this seed, which is great when you have the any key.
Yeah, the one bit of Zelda math that you have to know is A minus 2, A minus whatever number the mugger wants is still A. So, pay him as much as you want. Alright, Shatty's going to get the reverse screen scroll here. He's probably going to... No, he's not going to mow these guys down. By the way, Bogey's arrow, if for folks who missed it, had mags, but both the runners at 6 hearts are 7 hearts away from being able to pick that up. So mags may just sit there for someone else to get one day.
Yeah, we're a little bit short.
I mean, we're short even if you combine our runners' heart counts. That is the one challenge with it is one of the more notable challenges with this particular flag set. Is the fact that you're probably going to be on wood sword, or at best white sword, or have a wand with you to do your combat. So your combat has to be, and your agility to be able to move around and dodge hits has to be on point. And both these runners have displayed throughout the tournament and in the earlier race that they're real good at combat, they're real good at routing, and they're real good at defense. Ugondis is back in level 3.
Yeah, he shows that goodness we have seen a lot of rooms in 7 and not much to show for it. But Shatty going to be able to route in that power bracelet check he just did with the South Coast right here, and we'll find some nice stuff.
He's going to find 5 right here, which has to feel good. He's going to do this pirouette to try to get it open to the north, and then probably pirouette it again, try to get it open to the right. No, he's not going to do that. He's going to head just in to the left. And there's our map of 5. Everybody name that ink blot. What do you think, Smellfires?
I mean, I think I kind of see, like, missing the glitch Pokemon from early Pokemon.
Okay. I do not know my Pokemon very well, so I will take your word for that. The first thing that jumped out to me is that looks like a dog that's sitting. Like the top part's the head turned to the right. And then that little nub under the dash is his tail.
Oh, yeah. That's a good dog.
That's a good doggo. It's, I'm trying to figure out what kind of breed it would be. It's, might be some sort of a spaniel or something. Maybe a lab. I don't know.
Oh, Shatty up to 7 hearts. So now we have both between the 2 players.
Nice.
To pick up mags.
You can share the mags. You have to share custody of the mags. The one runner gets it every other day, and then on alternating Sundays. There's the triangle for Ugondis, but he's looking for the item in 3, gonna dig a little bit more. Ooh, and there's a shoot room that's gonna make trying to find that item in 3 a little more complicated. Shatty did not see the item in level 3. But Ugondis wants to. Maybe fishing for something good like a ladder? Or a red ring. We haven't seen red ring yet.
Yeah, I like red rings. It's also not a very overly big 5 that Shatty is showing us, so that kind of limits how big the smaller levels are going to be.
And there's our map of 3. Oh, okay. That is a side profile of an oscillating fan.
Yeah, or like one of those big satellite dishes that...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the ones that they have. There's one not far from our house, actually. The big ones that like the cable companies use to beam in all the channels.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, that does not push. The base of the base of the satellite is not where the item is, so is Ugondis gonna grab this key, grab his Triforce, and then go explore the northern part? Here's a push block for Shatty in 5. That is our item. He'll definitely take a damage upgrade.
Alright, White Sword is pretty nice. Ugondis gonna take the Triforce, and our tracker Califax informing us that the item in 3 is recorder blocked.
Ooh, okay. That has the potential to be spicy. But 37 minutes in, both our runners with 5 Triforces have to feel, comparatively compared to last seed, pretty darn good at this point, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, like, unless they really are just not finding the level they need and they want to, like, dig for items thinking it's gonna be blocked, I feel like we're not gonna see the item in 3.
Yeah, really the only way that you would need that would be if there's a ladder block somewhere and you needed to go find ladder. A Dig Dogger block is kind of unlikely. It can happen. We've seen Dig Dogger blocks in 9 before that are hilarious, but Shatty hits his big bucks and no whammies. But yeah, it's looking like the likelihood of like an overworld block or some sort of in-dungeon block is getting a little bit remote. Alright, meanwhile, Shatty's about to find level 7 right here. And boy, those silver arrows, when you've got 200 bucks, those silver arrows can do a ton of work. Okay, so we have dueling green levels by both our runners. 7 on Shatty's side and 5 on Ugondis' side. Ugondis back into 5. He's going to get the map right here without getting bopped there. See our little puppy. And he must be looking for the item out of here.
And Shatty did get the Triforce out of 5. I double-checked that.
Yes, he did.
Thank you, Califax.
Yeah, big shout out to Califax joining us for the late night race tonight, helping us out on tracking. Trackers are always our MVPs, keeping us honest. There's a heart just being carted around inside the large intestine of a Gibdo. Ugondis is going to grab that. Get us back up to 7 hearts apiece.
Yeah, not sure if I would want that heart under other circumstances, but in Hyrule it works okay.
Yeah, that is a really good point. I kind of don't want to know how long that's been in there and what its texture is. We're not going to think about that tonight. Well, to your point earlier about Uganda spending a good chunk of time in 7, Shatty being able to be in here with the silvers is making his ability to just mow through rooms and see the lion's share of the rooms here in this 7. It's saving him. In the long run, this will save him some time. Here is the transport stair for Ugondis. He's going to go ahead and take it.
Yeah, a lot of what is unseen in this 7 is toward the bottom, so I believe if Shatty can stay low, he can probably unlock the secrets of whatever's in here.
Also, help, I'm trapped in a video game. I hate when that happens. But at least you're trapped in a cool video game. You're trapped in The Legend of Zelda. You're not trapped in, like, MC Kids or something. Sorry, I could not resist dunking on that game. Okay, Shatty is in the room with the red bubbles and does a very nice job of avoiding getting hit. Someone wanted to know what MC Kids is. So MC Kids was a Nintendo game, a McDonald's themed Nintendo game of some provenance, I guess. It was a game that existed. Ugondis is going to get his white sword, which is much better than MC Kids. Sorry to any MC Kids fans in the audience. I kind of doubt there are any, but hey, just in case.
Alright, and we're out of level 5, so you still got a couple more levels over here to work on, so it could go to 8.
Yeah, he's not far from 8, he's just a couple screens away, and then 6 was up on DM, he hasn't found that yet. So yeah, you could go fish for the one level you haven't seen yet, or you could take care of the devil you know, which in this case is 8. There's the compass for Shatty. He's found the item. That's the coast heart. He's not even going to bother.
So I wonder what was in that room.
Which room?
The one that the compass is pointing to. We have a moat here.
Oh, I don't know. Did we see that room? That 2-room nub to the far right. Oh, we may have to bomb in here. Oh no, you can't. Are we ladder blocked? Unless you can bomb in from the top there. That may be a ladder block Triforce.
Very interesting.
Well, just when we thought this was a jet sea, there's the floor heart in 8 for Ugondis.
I think Shatty's...
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Is he? Yeah, he's gonna try and see if he can find an alternate route in there. Yeah, this has to be it. If you can't go down from this room to the right, that is a ladder block Triforce. Okay, there's no door. Can you bomb? Oh,
Okay.
Okay, we were so close to having some spice.
And what do we have in here? Oh?
What? I spoke too soon. We've got a recorder block in 7. That is great news for Shatty, though. Ugondis does not know this yet. Ugondis may just chip and dip out of level 8. And meanwhile, Shatty's making a beeline for level 8 to start digging items. There are 2 in level 8. This is as good a place as any to try to scare up a recorder.
And welcome to level 8 for Shatty as well.
Pay no attention to Jess laughing maniacally in chat. Okay, we did see on Shatty's side, we did see a Chevy room, just one room, I believe it's one room north of this Patra room where both our runners are. That may pose problems for getting to that top left part of the map here as Ugondis takes an unfortunate death to the Expando Mr. Bubble. Oh, this fight is, even with White Sword, this fight is just not fun on Green Tunic when you start with 3 hearts. But Chatty's done a real good job maintaining the necessary distance. Is going to get the bubble down.
And we'll get a look at that Chevy room. We can walk back out, so that's always helpful.
Oh, Ugondis taking a bop from that Patra. This is just such an annoying fight. But yeah, he needs to back up there and hope it doesn't try to encroach on his space anymore. Good. Oh, but he hit the Expando button. Oh, that's unfortunate. And our runners step for step with each other right now. Shatty gonna clear this room out. He doesn't know what if this is the Triforce or not. It's just nothing.
Yeah, we almost got a little bit of sync here, as we're greeted by a second Gliok.
Boy, this really is boss rush in this level 8, isn't it?
It's usually got some bosses in it, but found them all fairly close to the entryway here. And another Chevy room.
Oh no! And another Patra on Ugondis' side. Can he bomb to the left here? Yes.
Just putting Patra back in the normal spot so we have a walkway.
Ugondis down to 1 heart. This is a long walk. He wants to be careful here. Using those silver arrows to good effect. And is able to get through.
Yeah, luckily the blue bubble followed him across the room. Oh, another Patra.
Well, at least it's a twisty one. But still, that's just a pit of your stomach. Just, ugh.
And shutter door to the left, but, I got some bombs for the road here.
And now can you get in position here? Nope. You're gonna up an A.
Yeah, walking down into a Patra is tough. Not ideal.
Alright, so at least for now, Ugondis is going to call it in level 8. Shatty's down in the southern part of the map and is going to stick this out. Let's see if he's able to get an item that is of use. Now, have we seen the transport in level 8?
Don't believe so.
Okay, so 4 stairs in this level 8, because it's not segmented. 2 of them have items, 2 of them have the transport stair. Shatty's going to clear this room. That's just a key.
Alright, Ugondis has rustled up some additional hearts at the fairy fountain.
Yeah, given what he just went through, I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, it looks like searching for level 6 at this point. Staircase with the wand in level 8.
Well, you're certainly not going to turn that down. Mags is a distant memory, so that's about as much of a damage upgrade as you're going to get.
Yeah, we got the sword wand combo in order now. Assuming we have a sword when we use it.
Yeah, if you hit him, hit both A and B buttons at the same time at the same frame, you will get double damage. It's just like hitting with the mags. Okay, can we bomb to the left here? We cannot. So Ugondis does not want any further part of 8. He's seen 7, but doesn't want to deal with that. So yeah, he's kind of left with 6, trying to find 6 up here, and he's not far from it if I remember. Well, here's our white sword item. So both our runners have the power bracelet now.
Yeah, he should be 2 screens away, and that'll save him from... Well, he might do this power bracelet check right now, but probably won't have to go too far out of his way.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, it's in the grave area somewhere.
The classic almost bought arrows with silvers, I think.
Yeah, if you've not done that when playing Z1 Randomizer, just keep playing it. You will eventually do it, and you will eventually feel bad until you realize, no, everybody's done that. So 6 for Ugondis. Now 6 paid off for Shatty in game 2, and that had the ladder. Will 6 pay off for Ugondis? If this is the recorder, he doesn't know that he needs the recorder. Oh good, more Mr. Bubble.
Yeah, it took the transport staircase to get to this right-handed staircase, which we couldn't bomb into because it is the right-handed staircase.
Well, at least it's logical that doesn't... That's why you couldn't bomb in. It's not just the game being persnickety. Shatty doing a good job taking down this Patra, and hopefully is going to be able to find his way to the second item here.
Well, not with that kind of room.
Yeah, that's going to be a hard pass. So, Ugondis has found his Triforce in level 6. He's a ways away from it, and oh dear, he's trapped in here with these Pulse Boys. All right, and there's Shatty's Triforce out of level 8. So now what do you do if you're Shatty, knowing that you need Recorder? Do you jump back in here?
Yeah.
Apparently the answer is yes.
Oh goodness, this is a disgusting 6. Like, look at that linearity, and we just walked through an NSU room straight through like 6 red bubbles.
Wow, that is... Okay, so that looks... If you look at it just glancing, you might think that's segmented. It's not. That is one contiguous shape, believe it or not. That is... I'm going to say that's a... You ever seen a slinky? Like an old school metal slinky that got all bent because it was like sitting at the bottom of someone's closet, and you get it out and it doesn't quite work right? That's kind of what that 6 looks like.
It's only 24 rooms.
That is a relatively small... I mean, 5 wasn't huge either. But that's relatively small. I have to say, 7 and 8 aren't monstrous. So, what evil does that portend for level 9?
Yeah, like we've spent the whole season seeing level 6s that are like huge bricks that are all stuck on the left side, and this one is very much not that.
Yeah, this is not left justified. This is... It's not even symmetrical, so I can't say it's centered. I don't know what's going on with it, but yeah, this is an odd setup for the 6. Oh, Shatty's getting the bad news about the Patra here. He may have gotten red bubbled, but thankfully he has the... As Ugondis finds the stair in 6, yeah, he's going to go ahead and use the wand here to take this guy down.
And we'll get to see what is over in the room to the left.
Yeah, Shatty doing a really nice job with spacing here and getting that Patra down. So we'll see if this is... Ugondis found the Triforce in 6. You're going to pass on it for right now. Here is a stair. Is this our item? Well, okay. Now we have our answer to where our tutor is.
All right, perfect. So getting the recorder first when we know it's needed.
Yeah, Ugondis does not know that it's needed just yet, but he will when he dives 7, which I would imagine he's going to do next. Meanwhile, Shatty's slugging it out here as Ugondis gets his 6th Triforce. We're tied up 6 Triforces apiece. He's going to go do the Mr. Bubble boss rush to try to get over to this northeast part of the map here in 8. Oh, yeah, to address something in chat. A race this late at night? Yes, we're trying to get this tournament completed before SG Live next week as Ugondis dives back into 3. So the winner of this match will advance to the finals and play a best-of-3 series against Chess Jerk. And all 3 races, up to all 3 races, it's best of 3. So if 3 races are necessary, all 3 races will be tomorrow night on the Speedgaming family of networks. So Chess Jerk is in chat and watching the proceedings with great interest to see who his opponent's going to be. But that begins less than 24 hours from right now. As Shatty's found the other item in level 8, that's the ladder.
Alright, we like ladder, as Ugondis has dug the book out of 3. So, went back to 3, picked that up.
Okay, so process of elimination means the only 2 items we have not seen are the red ring and the red candle, so all the red stuff is going to be in level 9 tonight.
Yeah, that's all that's left. Shatty heading over to pick up the raft. Alright.
I mean, sure, why not? You're in the area. Okay, Ugondis falling back up on health. Is he going to go dive 8 again?
Seven first.
Oh, 7. Okay. All right, so our runners are trading places then. 6 for Shatty, 7 for Ugondis.
And yeah, Upno's saying, why not check the coast draft while you're there? I guess, I mean, I'm not completely sure what he would be looking for.
Yeah, that's true. We know where Mags is. We've seen all the levels. We found White Sword item. And we found the large secret, as Ugondis is going to see the Coast Heart and grab it here in this level 7. Now he just needs the Triforce. And he needs to find the path to the Triforce. I think he... Or no, he doesn't have the compass, so he doesn't know it's over in that one little area. Alright, so ladder for Shatty's going to enable him to get through this double moat room and keep on heading down. He has enough bombs to be able to check, see if he can bomb to the south here or bomb to the right. Not to the right. Will he be able to bomb down? No. How about left? Also no.
Yeah, because I think this isn't the part of the path that connects down. I think that's just by itself.
Oh, that's right. I forgot how linear this was. Okay, Ugondis is going to take care of this. Take care of this Dig Dogger here in the hopes that this is his Triforce. Or no, he must be looking for the transport then.
Yeah, and good instincts, because, I mean, the Triforce is Dig Dogger blocked, but yeah, not that guy.
It's his twin brother. It's like, it's the Dig Dogger with a mustache. All right, now that Shatty kind of sees how this level's shaping up, he's going to get his sword back right there. Ugondis is going to refill on health. And Shatty must be looking for the transport that'll get him down to the southern part of the map.
Yeah, who would want to walk all that way? I mean, he is also on a recorder hunt, so...
That's true, he is looking for the item as well. But yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, it's not a great way to get your 10,000 steps in.
And based on what he has, he knows it has to be here, so...
That's right, he's seen the heart in 7. He passed on it. He's found the transport, so he's going to take that, eliminate this stair and one other. Yeah, that takes him right next to the Triforce. I'm trying to remember where... What
the item
room
is
he
up
had
from the
item.
Triforce.
I'm sorry?
Item is above the Triforce.
Ah, it's above the Triforce. Okay. So he's in the neighborhood. Yeah,
You just gotta get through those fierce gels.
Stealthy in their fierceness. Okay, it's not that room, so he's going to clear this room, go up, see the stair, and be very relieved with what he sees. And there it is. So recorder, then grab the Triforce out of here, head immediately to 7. You have the path to the Dig Dogger, the mustachioed Dig Dogger that you need in order to kill him and get the Triforce out of 7, and then we're off to level 9.
Yeah, and we got a quick trip back to 7 as well, so could be pretty quick here.
Yeah, and the good news for Shatty is now that he has the recorder, he can flute to 4, because level 4 is one screen north of level 7, and get right there. So that'll save him some overworld time. Right, there's level 4. Luigi is headed into 7, and we know exactly the path we need to take.
Yeah, kind of with Ugondis being out of 7, I would be really curious if like he has it down as blocked or something the way that is actually to the Triforce.
Yeah, I'm a little curious. I mean, different runners have different approaches in terms of mapping. Some runners will only map 9. Some runners have like a photographic memory that allows them to not have to map. I'm a runner that has to map my levels just so I remember pathing and things like that. So I'd be curious to know what Ugondis' approach is. But yeah, different runners can do it different ways. But you're right. He may have this down as he needs that he's blocked in one form or another in order to get there.
Yeah, Califax reminding us of the moat room that's below, way over there.
Yeah, if you're worried about that, ladder's an 8. Now, we don't know that we need ladder just yet, but yeah, it would make a ton of sense for Ugondis to feel like he needs that ladder to finish up 7. As Shatty's finished up level 7, he is, I think, 4 screens away from... Yeah, he's just going to walk it. He could flute to 5, but he's going to go ahead and walk it. As Ugondis is going to push this block, this is our wand.
All right, combat advantage found as Shatty is going to head into level 9.
All right, no book on Shatty's side. Book was in 3. So we don't know what this level 9 looks like, but you can only go one way from the start, so that feels a little linear. All right, so Smilefires, what are we looking for?
We're looking for a shutter door that does not open. That's something we can see with our eyes. Like once we clear this room, this shutter door will pop back open for us to get back out. But if we clear the enemies in a room and that door doesn't open, there's going to be a princess behind there. We're also listening for a Ganon, who can be heard in rooms north, south, east, or west of his position.
right, so you can't really go north in this first chunk of rooms, given the way this is set up. This map must be interesting for this 9. So Shatty's going to take this stair and get spit up one room over.
Oh, we hear a roar. We've got 8 Phantos leading in the 2 previous rooms to Ganon.
Oh wow! In a moat room on the bottom row. All right, so with the wood sword, with the white sword, is going to take 8 hits to get down Ganon. Shatty doing the conservative strat here, without a ring, setting up shop in the bottom left, trying to get Ganon to get in the right pattern so he can get the stun lock. Can't get him right there.
This is such a tough room. Oh, maybe got something here.
Oh, hey, very nicely done. He was one Hyrule driver would have sent him back to start, but he's able to get the Triforce of Power, grab it. Now we just need the girl.
Swing and a miss on this first silver arrow, but second one got it done. Meanwhile, Ugondis did pick up the Triforce nade and is headed back in for the ladder.
That any key paying immediate dividends for Shatty. Just willy-nilly opening up doors back to back. Pushing that block, not going to take that stair unless he needs to. He wants to see as many runes as he can to see if he can find a door that pops. That's not our answer there. Alright, which direction is this stair transport number 2 going to take us? Right in the middle of the map.
Got some key doors, but that's no trouble for us. Got some bombs on the floor.
Oh, and there it is! Alright, everybody. Get your GGs in chat for our Game 3 winner and our series winner, Shatty, just like that, with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 5 minutes, and 53 seconds. Oh, and Shatty's excited and Shatty is relieved. Let's go indeed. Well done, Shatty. Winning games 2 and 3 to make it to the finals of the SG Live Online 2024 tournament. Yeah, and Uganda sees the news, and yeah, he's gonna go ahead and throw in the towel. No need to finish up at this late hour, but what a great comeback from being down 0-1 in this series by Shatty.
Absolutely, we got both guys in the commentary server here. Let's see if we can talk to them, if they are willing to come talk to us.
Yeah. Okay, and here we go. And here is our race winner, our race winner and our series winner advancing to the finals this evening. It's Shatty, and our runner-up this evening in our semifinalist, Ugondis. GG's to you both. What a great 3-game race the 2 of you put on.
Yeah, thanks. GG's.
GG, Shatty.
Oh, so where do you guys want to start? You want to start with just kind of level 6 in both seeds? What's kind of on your mind here?
Level 6 in that last one, I could have sworn I was ladder blocked. Then I went through the ladder block and I said, I don't think I was ladder blocked here anymore. Made me dig it out for, I don't know, you even need the ladder?
We were wondering that in the booth a little bit, actually, whether this was, I mean, 9 certainly didn't seem like you needed the ladder, but yeah, once you found that recorder in 6, which you knew you needed in order to kill the Dig Dugger and get you Triforce out of 7, that kind of opened the door for you. So, but both of you found early small dungeons, and Ugondis, when you watch this back, this race was tight all the way through.
Yeah, it looked tight when I started watching a while back. I definitely had 7 as a ladder block Triforce. I was completely missing that bomb hole, and I spent so much time in 7. I cleared every room, and so then I was just like, gotta get the ladder, and that's what I was just looking for the final I don't know, 20 minutes. And I found it right when he right when he finished.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah,
Yep.
it definitely doesn't seem like an easy path, because I think we saw Shatty walk like a whole C shape around that ladder, that one moat, just to be able to take a look at a bomb wall.
Yep, I saw him. You have that bomb wall. And I'm like, oh, gee, it never even. I don't know. Just wasn't using my eyes, I guess. Yep.
We had similar fates in different dungeons, it sounds like.
Yeah. And then the Patra and 6 in the first game. I was like, no, I'm avoiding this guy as much as possible. And he was required to get I think it was the ladder in the first game. And the Patras and 8. I mean, there was 4 Patras and 8, 3, 4.
There was a lot of Patra tonight.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and the one that doesn't even want to let you in the door.
Yeah.
The first
we
room
we
of 9
definitely
was
lost
a
count.
shoot room with a Patra that shuttered you in.
That's all that. I would have stood no chance in that 9 without a red ring. There was no chance.
Appropriate. Just to clarify for chat, I was not picking up the raft for fun. I had not made it to the coast yet. And on that last one, I was hoping Recorder was going to be there, to be honest.
Oh, okay. We were wondering why you picked it up. I was like, oh, you hadn't seen it. You hadn't seen it yet.
That's a lot of questions.
While you're there.
Why the heck is he going to get the raft?
Well, look, maybe you disassemble it. You take one of the logs and fashion it into a recorder. I don't know. Maybe you knew something about the game we didn't.
And then, like, we saw you go to the West Raft screen. I thought, oh, this is really interesting. This is some play you got going on here.
Was the item in 3 recorder blocked? I saw.
Yep.
Man, I was getting more nervous as the seed went on because I saw the recorder blocked possible stair, and then I left, but there were, I don't know, maybe like 4 more rooms I could have done at the very least. And I was like, man, what happens if that's not recorder blocked and like ladder recorders just sitting in 3, like absolutely free. I'm absolutely toast.
Yeah, the maps in this seed were kind of weird for all the levels. This might be a go home randomizer you're drunk situation. Because that 6 was linear as heck, but it was so windy, and 7 having the pathing it did. It was weird maps all the way around.
Yeah, and you got the book at like a time that it didn't do much for you at any point. Like if you got into 9, it would show you that map, but
yeah, and I was the 3 play. That was kind of like, okay, if this is something, because I saw back on the race, I had the flute before him, and if I think if that 3 could have been a little different, but I had I used up a lot of luck for this entire tournament. I think it finally started failing for me. So.
Yeah, the one thing that could get you back in was like level 7 Triforce being flute blocked, you having the flute. If you find the line there, I think that gets you in this, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, but Ugondis, you've played great all the way throughout this tournament to get to the semifinals of a field this stacked that had 50 people in it. To be one of the final 4 is a tremendous accomplishment. You played great all the way throughout this tournament, and you made this a really, really competitive race in all 3 races. So you got nothing to hang your head about. You played excellent.
Yeah, I'm not hanging my head. I am very happy with how everything went. Like I'm certainly got a lot further than I thought I could, and I appreciate everybody. Thank you very much, everyone, for putting all the restreams and all the commentators, and I know I had a great time, and it made me feel like I'm pretty dang good at this. So hopefully I'll keep going at it.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah, no, you played great, and you did really well. So yeah, no, looking forward to seeing what you can do in future tournaments.
Thank you.
So Shatty, you got any plans tomorrow night?
The old TTP Championship Edition.
Yeah. So we just checked the schedule, and according to the schedule, it looks like the finals matches are going to begin tomorrow night on Speedgaming 2 at 9:45 Eastern. Just so everyone's aware, our runners will start 15 minutes before that. because our races in this tournament are on a 15-minute stream delay. So race 1 will begin on Speedgaming 2 at 9:45 p.m. And then race 2, and then if necessary, race 3 between Chester and Shatty will happen immediately after that. So pop yourselves a big bucket of popcorn, get whatever movie theater snacks you want, and buckle up because we got a lot of top shelf championship level racing coming at you. Shatty, any thoughts about your opponent in the finals, Chester? You guys have raced a timer 12.
Yeah. Yeah, just once again, GG to Ugondis. I mean,
Oh yeah,
I'm 2-2 against Ugondis in this tournament. I don't know, for some weird reason.
I demand a fifth game.
Yeah, right. Like it feels like it.
Yeah.
Chester, I've been playing for 7 years now. He literally taught me how to play this game. So, yeah, I've played him once or twice. Very, very excited to play him again.
yeah. Oh, and yeah. By the way, shout out to the group the three of us were in. Was it the Power Bracelet group in the group stage? Was that our group? What was it?
Shout out Mercs.
And Mercs, yeah, and yeah, that group just straight up murdered me. So yeah, two of our semifinalists came out of the same group because we had 10 groups of 5 in the group stage. So 2 of our 4 finalists came out of that group. So I think that's pretty darn cool.
Yeah, good showing.
Well, guys, it's late. Any final thoughts from Ugondis or Shatty before we put a bow on this and tell everyone to get a good night's sleep to rest up for tomorrow night?
GG Shatty, thank you so much to everybody who watches, everybody who puts all this on. Thank you so much.
Yeah, just GG's. Thanks, guys. Thanks to the crew that put on Game 2. Thanks, Speedgaming, and yeah, we'll see you tomorrow night for a lot of Zelda. Hopefully, win or lose, hopefully whoever wins Game 1 wins Game 2.
Yeah.
Otherwise, well, it's going to be ice the thumb down tomorrow, rest up, and we'll be good to go.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely thanks to our crew from Game 2, Mercs, Jess, and OpnoPoint. And yeah, thanks to Califax for doing the tracking so that Smilefires and I can hang out and talk about all sorts of stuff while you guys were putting on a great show.
Yeah, please follow the runners. You can follow BBQ and Califax as well. We got all the links in the chat for you. You can follow the Speed Gaming channels to keep an eye on when SG Live things happen, because we got this going on next week. We got the in-person event. I mixed up my weeks. But yeah. A lot of great stuff coming through as we get to the end of this event. So yeah, good to have everybody here, and see y'all tomorrow. And with that, have a good night, everybody.
Have a great night. Thanks again, Smilefires. This was fun.